What's up, everybody out there in YouTube land? It's Ryan, and with me, as always,
JT.
And we are the Horror Chronicles podcast.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah, man. Guys, this is a special episode that we're doing. We're going to start doing a bi-weekly movie suggestion for movies that we think you guys should check out. Older movies, B-rated movies.
You may like them, you may not like them. It's,
something that we think it's worth checking out. You know what I mean?
Some of them you may heard of, some of them you may haven't.
Yeah, and that's the best thing about it, And actually, if you guys have anything that you think of that maybe is very rare or something that people haven't heard of, drop it in the comments below so we can put it out there and maybe we can check it out if we ain't seen it yet.
Yeah, for sure. We're always looking for some new horror.
Oh, yeah, always. And this is going to be special just for YouTube, our YouTube subscribers. So if you're listening to this on CastBox, guys, because we're going to put this out on CastBox just one time, you got to subscribe to YouTube, man. Come check us out.
Yeah, go over to YouTube and find us. Our address is a bunch of squiggly marks and asterisks, and I don't even know whatever. But if you go to YouTube, just type in the Horror Chronicles podcast, we'll pop right up.
There you go. Click on that. Hit that subscribe button.
For sure.
And
ring that bell.
Ring the bell for sure, guys. And remember, you're seeing us on video now, so it's a little bit better than just listen to our voices. Maybe, I don't know.
maybe for some.
Maybe for some. But yeah, guys, so this is just going to be, we'll be putting in some movie suggestions and some horror news, maybe some stuff we think that's interesting for you guys that, want to know. And also, they're going to be shorter. We're going to try to keep these around 30 minutes at the most.
We say that all the time, yeah. It probably won't be any shorter.
We'll see what happens.
We like to talk.
We'll see what happens. We're going to try our hardest, guys. So, actually, you know what? You want me to pop one off?
Yeah, let's get into it.
All right, guys. My first one I think you guys should definitely check out. Great movie, hilarious. A lot of you probably have already seen this, but it's called Tucker and Dale vs. Evil.
Oh, my God. Awesome movie.
Dude,
awesome movie.
Love this movie. The director is Eli Craig, and the movie came out in 2010, starring Alan Tudyk, I don't know how you say it, Tudyk, and Tyler Labine. And if you haven't seen this movie, guys, you gotta watch it. Super hilarious.
Yeah, it is. It's funny as hell.
I mean, it's these two buddies, and what's Evil Dead meets it's like, I don't even know.
Yeah,
it's great. You guys gotta watch it.
It's a hard movie to describe. There's so much comedy, like so much dark comedy in it. It's
super great, guys. You guys gotta watch it.
It's awesome. Why are all these teenagers killing themselves? What the hell is wrong with these kids?
The dude throws himself in the wood chipper.
Oh, just a hilarious movie.
Yeah, you guys gotta watch it.
Movie.
I don't want to get too much into them. Let you guys watch and figure them out. But yeah, great movie. Tucker and Dale vs. Evil, guys. Check that one out for sure.
For sure.
What about you, JT?
I'm gonna go old school. It looks like you're going a little newer.
Well, I just kind of put some out there.
I'm gonna go old school, and some of these, like I said, are probably movies you guys have heard of. You may have even seen, but these are some movies that I grew up with that I just absolutely love. So the first one I'm going to talk about is The Legend of Hell House. If you guys have been listening to the podcast, you know, or you should know that my favorite kind of movies are haunted house movies. Yep. I just love a good ghost story, and The Legend of Hell House is just a phenomenal movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
It's very old. It came out in 1973. You talk about atmosphere in movies. This movie has got some. Yeah,
it's a good movie.
Some awesome atmosphere.
Oldie but a goodie, as they say.
And it's got some. It's got some rather good stars in it too. Roddy McDowall is in it. He plays a physical medium. And then you may not know the name offhand, but if you saw her face, you would know her, and that's Pamela Freaklin. She is a mental medium that ends up not being so mental medium after all. She ends up turning into like a psychic medium or a physical medium. You just got to check the movie out. I mean, there's just so much freaky stuff going on in there, and just and by God's, you've got the lovely Gail Honeycutt in there. That, whew.
No, sir.
Anyway, great movie. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. I mean, you should be able to rent this thing anywhere. You could probably even watch it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Awesome movie. Awesome movie.
That's the other thing too, guys. A lot of these movies you might be able to catch on YouTube. Some of the more obscure ones are kind of hard to find though. Like I have, some of them are hard to get onto, but a lot of them you can find on YouTube. So it's a little bit easier for you guys. Oh, yeah. And while you're on YouTube, check out our channel. So,
and by the way, we just launched a Twitter channel.
Yes.
Or I don't know. Page. Is it a Twitter channel, page,
whatever,
feed?
We're new to all this.
We're tweeting. It's twitter.com/thehorrorchron. That's THEHORRORCHRON. They wouldn't let me fit the whole thing in there, so.
Story of my life.
So go to Twitter and tweet with us. I don't know nothing about tweeting, so.
Yeah, we're new to this, guys, but we're pushing.
We're newbies.
So if you go on Twitter, please check us out on Twitter and subscribe or whatever. Follow us on Twitter. All right. And
moving
along here, another great movie, and I don't understand how this only got a 17% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Well, Rotten Tomatoes is kind of rotten sometimes.
Yeah, but this movie, probably one of my all-time favorites. Period. Top 5 for sure. And I mean, it's not like amazing, but whatever.
Yeah.
Maximum Overdrive.
Oh, greatest soundtrack of any movie ever.
AC/DC, the entire soundtrack. Movie is super, super great. It came out in 1987, okay?
We got to put that Stephen King clip in there.
Honey, get over here. This machine just called me an asshole.
Love
so,
that
of course,
movie.
as he just said, Stephen King directed and filmed this movie.
He's multi-talented.
I tell you, this movie's so good for being like a low-budget movie.
Mm-hmm. It's so good, it's bad.
Yeah. So to speak, man.
Yeah.
Emilio Estevez stars in it. Probably one of my favorite actors, too. I love Emilio Estevez. Emilio! Sorry. Night at the Roxbury. I don't know if you've seen that.
Whoa!
Anyway, guys, Maximum Overdrive, I mean, basically, it's a Stephen King movie. So, I mean, it's got all kinds of cool gore in it. It's got a great storyline. And basically, storyline on this, I'm not going to go too deep into it because I want you to watch the movie. Comet comes through, causes all kinds of crazy shit to happen with diesels and all that stuff, and just chaos ensues, and it's a great movie.
Yeah, it really is. It is a cool movie.
With a great soundtrack, and it's a must-watch.
Yeah, for sure. For any horror fan. You got to watch that movie.
It's a great movie.
There's a lot of action.
A lot of great gore. It's just a good movie.
Really cool movie.
Moving along here, so one of y'all's.
I'm still staying old school, so.
Hey, that's 87, bro. I know you're 100 years old.
Well,
shit.
Hey. I was out of high school, but wait. Never mind.
We won't go there.
So anyway, the next movie I want to talk about is The House by the Cemetery.
I just watched this not too long ago. It's on YouTube, by the way.
Nice.
I just watched it.
I remember as a kid, when this movie came out, I wanted to go to the theater and see this movie so bad, but I was too young to go see it. Came out in 1981, directed by the great Lucio Fulci. The interesting thing about this movie is it's an Italian-made movie, Italian director, Italian cast, filmed in Boston. I can't make this shit up.
Go make this shit up, man.
And, this movie stars the lovely Katrina McCall. She is in a lot of Fulci movies. She did The Beyond. I think she was on Zombie. If you guys know Lucio Fulci, Zombie is probably his best well-known movie. Very gory, fantastic movie on its own. But House by the Cemetery, basically, family moves to Boston. They move into this mansion, and their son starts seeing a ghost, and come to find out there's something creepy in the basement, and we're not going to get too far into that because you really need to watch this movie. There's some really cool stuff in there, very creepy scenes. Her waking up to puddles of blood in the floor, and just all kinds of stuff, just strange occurrences. Very cool movie. It's very dated now. But it's a fun watch.
True horror fans,
you
guys will appreciate it. You know what I mean? We have us horror fans have a different mindset. You know,
we do.
We appreciate those things.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
So,
blah
blah blah. As my boys say, blah blah blah. They watch freaking Transylvania or Hotel Transylvania.
Hotel Transylvania.
Blah blah blah. All the time I hear that. Yeah. Anyway,
moving on.
Moving on to another one. And this one's fairly newer. Came out in 1996. But you love it. I love it.
We all love it.
I can almost guarantee you, all you guys have seen it and loved it. But if you haven't, I want to put it out there because it's great. The Craft.
The Craft.
Directed by Andrew Fleming. Super good movie, man. And it's almost like a horror chick flick kind of.
It really is.
But it's a great movie.
Yes, by all means.
It's got Nev Campbell, Fairuza
Balk. Yeah.
And Robin Tooney. And
just saw her on Facebook the other day. Something about her. It was something cool. I mean, wasn't she was raping teenagers or whatever.
Speaking of seeing people on Facebook, I've been seeing a lot of your favorite lady, Linnea Quigley.
Oh yeah.
She's been on there a lot.
She's been doing a lot of conventions here lately.
Yes, a ton.
A lot.
Which guys?
And she still looks fantastic.
We're going to be going to conventions.
Yes. We were just talking about going to the Louisville Scarefest.
Yeah, we're trying our hardest.
Or Lexington.
And
Lexington.
And we're going to be videoing stuff. We're going to put a lot of stuff on YouTube for you guys. A lot of more content. We're just getting new to YouTube, guys. We just started, but I promise we're going to put more content out there for you guys. We're putting our best effort out there for you guys.
We're putting our best foot forward, damn it.
Yes, and we're going to put a ton of awesome content. I'm trying to get Breezy on here, which you guys will know her as Breezy. Her name's Brianna. We call her Breezy. You'll know her. I'm trying to get her on here, guys, because you'll love her. I love her. I know you guys will.
We can all love her.
Yeah, she's down for whatever. Anyway, back to The Craft. Great movie. Of course, it's about witchcraft.
There's actually a remake coming out of that.
Yes, and
I've heard.
I don't know. It's a great movie.
Please don't screw that up.
We're not going to get into that,
because the first one was just fantastic.
Great movie. Great movie. It's about witchcraft. Group of girls. They need a fourth. They get it. Mm-hmm. If you haven't seen it yet, please go watch it. I promise you will not be disappointed. You'll love the movie. I still watch it all the time. It's recorded on my DVD. There's a few movies recorded on my DVR. And that stay there, have been there for probably a year now. And that is, one of them is The Craft. The other one is Disturbing Behavior.
Yeah,
which I'm going to get in that one later. I'm going to get in that one. We'll get in that on another episode. And then They Live. Which is a great movie, which we've already done an episode on that, guys.
Talked about. That's old news, man.
Old news. But anyway, The Craft is a great movie. I highly, highly suggest this one for you guys. You will not be disappointed, I promise. It will not ruin your movie night, I promise you.
All right, so I'm going to move into the newer stuff, and we're going to go with another one called Satan's School for Girls from 1973.
New as hell. Wow, buddy. You're in the future.
I love a lot of those old 70s and early 80s.
Well, like you said,
horror. I mean, nostalgia. I just love those.
I was just talking to him about, not to interrupt you, but I was just talking to him about, 80s movies, man. They just made such great movies in the 80s, you know what I mean?
They did.
So it's just a nostalgia. Maybe that, because that's the movies I kind of grew up watching. Mm-hmm. But, I think they're great. And
the 80s movies are, really near and dear to my heart. When we were sitting down and talking about doing this episode, It was really hard for me to decide what 3 movies. I knew 2 that I wanted to do, but the third one I was on the fence about.
Yeah.
But I ended up going with Satan's School for Girls. Satan's School for Girls, like I said, came out in 1973. It was actually a made-for-TV movie, and it, amazingly enough, stars, again, Pamela Franklin, who was in Legend of Hell House.
There you go.
It also has Kate Jackson and Cheryl Ladd from
Cheryl Ladd.
Charlie's Angels.
TV.
This is before Charlie's Angels started. This is actually...
Now you're talking about the TV series, right?
The TV series that ran through the 70s and part of the 80s. Anyway, we're not here to talk about Charlie's Angels. Especially without Jacqueline Smith.
Yeah.
But anyway, the whole synopsis of this movie is Pamela Franklin plays this girl Elizabeth. Her sister Martha ends up dying under strange circumstances at a school. It was the Salem School for Girls. So she goes there to try and investigate, and this movie actually ends up becoming an investigation / mystery / horror movie because...
Sounds great.
Of course, the school is run by a satanic cult, and it's all about them, trying to figure out who killed her.
Yeah,
they claim she committed suicide, but it all comes out in the end. But what is really cool about this movie is that it was produced by the great Aaron Spelling, which Aaron Spelling did a lot of TV shows back in the 70s and the 80s.
Even in the 90s,
when I say a lot is an understatement.
Even in the 90s, didn't he?
Yes, yeah.
Because it wasn't he the 90210 guy?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
And his daughter, Tori Spelling. Yeah. Aaron Spelling produced a ton of some of the greatest TV shows that were ever on TV.
Oh, yeah. We're not here to talk about 90210.
No, but it's just really cool that Aaron Spelling did a horror movie. Like I said, it was a made-for-TV movie. It's not the greatest movie out there. There's a lot of, walking through dark hallways with flashlights, and stuff. But, it's a creepy movie, and I don't know, I just always liked it.
I want to give a quick shout out, though, or rest in peace to Luke Perry.
Yeah.
The reason why I say that is because one of my favorite movies of all time, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. He was in that.
Yeah.
Played an awesome part in that movie. I love that movie. And rest in peace, man.
Nothing beats Paul Rubens' death in that movie, though. So, if you don't mind, I want to give out just a quick mention about a new movie that I just watched not too long ago. It's called I Still See You. It came out in 2018.
I think I seen.
And it stars Bella Thorne, Dermot Muldooney. Anyway, it's about what happened 10 years after an apocalyptic event in this small town. And what's weird is these people that live in this small town are still seeing the ghosts.
Did you watch this already?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna check this out.
Yeah, it's a cool movie. I mean, it was a really cool watch.
I think I've seen the cover art for this movie. I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah, I mean, it's very interesting concept. These people are still seeing the ghosts from the people that actually died during the event. And
cool.
They're kind of like helping them. Thora Birch is trying to solve a mystery, and they end up helping her. Very cool. My wife actually suggested that movie, and I was kind of like, I don't know, But then as we watched it, it turned out being a really good movie. So if you haven't seen that one, go check it out.
Yeah, and like I said, guys, we're not digging too deep into these. These are just suggestions and stuff like that. These are going to be trying to make these a shorter episodes so you guys can watch it better. I do want to give a shout out about a podcast that I listen to that I think you guys would love. It's called Scary Stories Told in the Dark.
Oh, yeah.
And it's
what is that guy's name?
Narrated by Otis Jiry.
Otis Jiry.
And man, this guy is the epitome of freaking cool when it comes to telling stories, dude. I love the guy.
I saw a picture of him the other day. He looks like somebody's grandpa.
Yeah, man. Well, if you notice I'm not your grandfather.
Yeah.
That's what he said. Dude, I'm telling you, you guys will love it. I love it. They tell great stories.
Very creepy.
Very, very creepy. And it's all audio. Really cool. They always have different writers that they have writing for them, and they write these cool stories. He's a great narrator. And it's a really great podcast. I think you guys should check it out for sure.
Well, if we're shooting out podcasts, I mean, we got to go with Jim Harold's Campfire. Just some cool. It's a call-in podcast. These people call Jim Harold. And, Jim Harold is like the godfather of paranormal podcasting. I mean, he's got, I think, 11 different podcasts now. I mean, he does it all. Very easy to listen to. He does these call-in shows where people call him and tell him their ghost stories, and just very cool. Yeah,
and it's like you said, it inspired a bunch of them. There's a ton of great podcast guys.
Jim Harold just celebrated his 10-year anniversary.
Yeah, man. That's awesome.
That's cool.
Happy anniversary, man. There's a bunch of them, guys. I don't want to go into a ton of them, but there's some good ones out there.
We'll be giving some shout-outs on those every
episode. We'll shout out somebody else for sure because
we listen to a bunch of different ones.
We appreciate everybody else's work too. You know, we're here to build a big family up, and
for sure
we want to talk to a lot of different people. So, guys, this is our suggestion episodes. Basically, what we're going to do, we'll give out, and we'll also have some horror news every now and again if there's something good out there. Hit us up on Facebook too, guys. The Horror Chronicles Podcast. Just type it in. You'll find us on there.
Send us emails. Horror Chronicles Podcast at gmail.com.
Definitely send us emails, guys, because we want to hear from you. We want to know what you want to hear about on the podcast. And if you want to be on the podcast, we can get together and maybe get you on here live on the podcast here with us, which is what we want. We want to have conversations with you guys. Yeah. So definitely hit us up at our email. And
we can put you on camera if you want, or
not.
Or you sit aside and talk to us.
Perfect cool with that. We just like talking in person, man. I like to talk to
even if you just want to call over the phone.
We'll work on getting that too.
We can do that. We can do some Skype and stuff.
Yeah. Most importantly, guys, on YouTube, subscribe, hit that bell. Make sure you do that, man. Follow us. That helps us out tremendously. And also, follow us on our Twitter page now. We just started it up. Make sure you follow us on there.
Twitter.com/The Horror Cron.
Hit us up, guys. And as always, until next time,
keep it creepy.